Hello everyone. Today, this is only and today for you, I have a review for Heavy Fire Red Shadow. Um, this is a first-person wave defense shooter that is developed by Anchar Studios and published by Mastiff, and it was released in October 2018 for PC and consoles. And before I really get into anything, if you'd like to read my written review, it is in the description down below for the link anyway. And if you're following along in the video, I didn't realize there would be a big stupid uh, logo in the bottom corner. Thanks for that, Mastiff. Um, but yeah, here's random gameplay of absolutely nothing. So how about we just unfortunately jump into this review. When the tension between America and Korea starts bubbling over, they start pulling random operations against each other to try and get a leg up over the other. Before you know it, they're in a weird technological war that also somehow includes you defending beaches and stuff as Sergeant Will, the faceless and voiceless character. Well, I say voiceless, but you hear his voice during the opening cutscene that plays every time the game starts up, that you have to listen to for at least 30 seconds before you can skip it. Christ, I think I'd rather have a blank screen with a little loading circle in the corner, and then I see the reflection of myself and my utter disappointment. The story is just nonsensical, yeah, America, that is rehashed in so many things. Hell, it can be told in about 2 minutes. It goes nowhere, it has nothing, and it was god awful. I wrote better stories when I was 8. It felt like the writers took the bare bones of any war book or movie and just boiled it down to the very basic and sold it. When compared to the other Heavy Fire game stories, this has nothing. Though not like they were the best either, there was still something there at least. When it comes to the gameplay, it was so bland and boring. I expected an on-rails shooter like the previous games. Instead, it was a stationary shooting gallery of wave defense. You sit in one spot and turn your turret 360 degrees while shooting enemies, but 90% of the time they come from in front of you or to the sides. The game got a bit fun when I started getting upgrades, like not having to reload my turret or having explosive bullets, but even then it wore thin. You get side missions you can do in the levels, which are just random pop-ups. They range from killing enemies, getting headshots, blowing up vehicles, and if you do 4 of them, you get a quick little boost, like higher experience gain or infinite rockets. What's weird though is that if a wave ends and you have a side mission, it instantly fails. I don't see why. It makes no sense. The levels are long, drawn out things too, taking about 15 to 20 minutes each time. Every 4 waves you get a little checkpoint, but I rarely died. Maybe 2 times in total throughout the whole game. When you kill enemies, you also fill a bar to get assistance, like infantry or helicopters. The dumbest thing about it all is that you can get supply drops, and this is the only way to get more rockets. But it's not guaranteed. So if you get none, you have to fill the bar again and hope for the best. The level design is atrocious, which isn't a surprise considering you're sitting stationary for 2 to 3 hours. There's only 4 kinds of levels, and they don't really have anything to do with the story going on. So you're on a beach in the day, then afterwards, you're on that beach at night. Oh look, you're in a shipping yard in the day. And now it's night. It's so ridiculous that you play the same level twice. The VR option is also just a scam. This is sold as an extra add-on to the game. Luckily when I got it, it was on sale for $1.50, but I want that back. The headset does nothing. You can barely read the words on the screen because the resolution is so poor as well, which is a shock considering they boast about it being made in Unreal Engine. If you play on VR, you'll need someone holding the PSVR cord for you so it doesn't tangle around your ankles and you don't break your face when you trip. In the game, all it does is turn the camera, which is weird considering you'd think you'd be able to control the turret too, but nope. You're just standing there, holding the DualShock, and still needing to control it all normally. It's just so dumb. I have a guilty pleasure for on-rails shooters, so I bought this immediately when it was dirt cheap, not knowing it wasn't like the old ones. I regret my decision. Sure, I got a shred of fun when I had a helicopter killing guys while I'm blowing up the trucks, but other than that, there's nothing. Stay far, far away. Now, who do I have to talk to for a refund? And that's why I'm giving Heavy Fire Red Shadow a 1 out of 10. Seriously, guys, don't even bother with this game. It is just, there's so many better on-rail shooters or shooting gallery games. Just don't bother. Anyway, if you'd like to keep up to date with everything I do, my Twitter link is in the description down below. If you'd like to join the Node Gamers Discord channel and talk to me about this review, old reviews, or just anything in general, the link is in the description down below. I know I already mentioned the written article, but again, it's below. But I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. And until next time, everybody, goodbye.